What it is, y'all, it's your boy Jones. And if you want updates to all the Jones for Sports content, I'm gonna need y'all to.
Come on, push the button!
Yeah, come on, push your button!
Push the goddamn button!
Push the goddamn button!
You heard what she said.
Push the goddamn button.
Yeah. Push the goddamn
the
button
button.
so y'all can subscribe and y'all can see all the great content coming up because we got great content coming up. Football is about to end and basketball has already begun, but we haven't really spoke about it. But we gonna talk about it today, damn it.
No,
We're
no,
gonna
no,
talk
no.
about it today.
Basketball just started. All the other
Yeah,
shit ain't
exactly.
nobody. It didn't matter.
This shit about to get real greasy, y'all. About to get real greasy. But other than that, it's your boy Jones. Welcome to the Jones and Podcast, brought to you by Jones for Sports. We make sports better. As always, I'm brought to you with my co-host E. What's going on, E? I know you
Good.
feeling good today.
Yeah, somewhat.
Mixy feelings.
It was
But,
it's just a weird thing to get your head around.
For sure. So, like I said, we're gonna talk some NBA. We're gonna talk Super Bowl. But gotta make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. Y'all in the chat with us. Y'all talking with us. And y'all gonna see me look at my phone a lot today because I gotta share.
It's breaking news just now too.
Oh wait, save it. And I'm gonna be trying to go, not try, but I'm gonna be going live on TikTok as well because I'm trying to get that money on there. You feel me? So I'm fixing that up real quick for y'all, right quick, and we're gonna get right into it. But obviously, y'all know we're gonna start off with the basketball, y'all. We're gonna get right into it and then go to Super Bowl.
Since we're doing that, let's go into the breaking news.
All right, get into it. Let's go.
The Warriors are trading for Jimmy Butler.
Oh, okay. So they did do it. Okay.
Yeah,
I was hearing about that, and then it's not gonna happen. But all right.
This is crazy. I'm gonna tell you this now. They're sending Andrew Wiggins, Dennis Schroeder, Kyle Anderson, and a protected first-round pick to Miami. So, like, low-key, Miami got more than Dallas got for Luka.
Yeah, hell yeah, they did. They got a lot more. That's wow. For me, I mean, on the as far as the Warrior goes, it doesn't really do anything for them. Like that doesn't
honestly
set them up for the future. It doesn't set them up for now.
If it was Jimmy Butler 3 years ago, I'd be like, yeah, that's scary.
1000%.
If it was the Warriors 3 years ago, because Draymond ain't outside of Steph, it's just Steph.
It's just Steph. Like right now, that's just what it is right now. Those two teams, Miami is not going anywhere, and the Warriors aren't going anywhere. Yeah. So, I think this was a trade just to make Jimmy Butler happy, which is a whole thing.
I don't even
we'll
think
get
so,
more into that.
Yeah, I think he wanted Phoenix more than anything.
Right. He wanted Phoenix. He wanted other teams. But, yeah, we're going to talk more about Jimmy Butler in the next coming weeks when we get into basketball.
Because we'll talk about the real trade.
We're going to talk about it. But, yeah, let's talk about the bomb that got dropped on our heads Sunday morning.
Yeah, early Sunday morning.
My ass was just about to fall asleep, and then my cousin actually knocked on my door and was like, "Yo, cousin, Luka's going to LA." Like, what? For who? For AD. Like, damn, how many first rounders?
One.
And
Max Christie.
Take it away. All
right. So, since you gave what happened with you, I was pretty much the same. About to go to bed. Something made me look at my phone, and I see, and I'm like, "Nah, this can't be real." So I'm like, the Bleacher Report put out, a fake report. So I'm looking.
That's what a lot of people
thought. From Shams and then from somebody else, and then I hit the group chat like, "Yo, the Lakers really trade for Luka?" Like that that whole night, I was dead like trying to wrap my head around it. Like, How is it
Just
fit?
crazy.
Because honestly, like, would I give up AD for Luka? Absolutely.
For sure.
You know, that everybody said, yeah, it's a move for the future. Duh. Like, why not rebuild while LeBron is still there? So when LeBron leaves, either this season or the season after, we have already a superstar there and everything. Is AD a great player? Yes. But we all know AD's problems. He can't stay healthy.
Yep.
He gets inconsistent at times. And he's already over 30. So, of course. The only reason why it didn't make sense to me was we were already lacking depth in the front court.
Yeah, that's
Trading away
definitely
him.
the
That's
thing.
what I was like, damn, that kind of sucks. You know, in a way, I
Yeah.
low-key was, and I even hit at the group chat, said that Kyrie AD
Yep.
might be
Yeah, we just
scary.
spoke on it. We just spoke on it, Sports BSP.
But
Appreciate you though.
if you notice too, the Lakers actually been playing well without AD.
Yeah, they have. They've been on
You
a
know,
run
and then
lately.
it's gonna be scary to see him and Luka. Like, I know everybody, and even I said it's gonna be tough because they both need the ball in their hands.
Buffalo fan, appreciate you.
But I feel like I don't know if there's one player that could make it work. It's probably Braun.
Exactly.
Like, he's so
1000%.
I feel like he's so adaptable for anybody to play with.
Yep. I agree with you, especially on that last point. Yeah, my first thought was, okay, the Lakers are taking care of the future. Good for them. They're taking care of the future. And same, I went to the thought you had. All right, what about where's the big though? We don't got no bigs. And I was like, okay, well, again, they're making this for the future, so they're not really too worried about a big right now. So I understood that. Um, then I looked at the Mavs and I'm like, okay, Kyrie and AD, along with those defensive shooters that they got on that squad, I like it. I like it. And they've been playing. They're what, fourth seed in the fourth or fifth in the West without Luka. They've been playing good. They've been playing good without Luka. So I think this team, the Lakers won the trade because they got a young Luka at 25 years old, who's already a
Oh wait,
superstar, not even in his peak yet.
you messed that up.
What?
Dallas is the 11th seed right now.
11th? Oh, so what?
The
Where did I
Lakers
hear
are the
that
5th
shit
seed.
from?
The Lakers are the 5th seed.
Oh, okay. So maybe that's
You
no. They
just had it
definitely said the
switched,
Mavs.
probably.
Yeah, yeah. No, because I heard somebody say that the Mavs were fifth in
The
the thing, so
Mavs are
they were
currently
wrong. I heard them wrong.
26 and 25.
God damn. So yeah, so they
Lakers
definitely ain't
are
nowhere close to
29
fifth.
and 19.
I knew the Lakers were around 4 or 5. I knew they were around that, but damn, Mavs, oh, nasty. But yeah, no, that team with Kyrie, AD, and a bunch of defensive shooters, that team could be something. The way I break this down is the Mavs won the trade right now for the next couple
Right
years.
now. Yeah.
The Lakers won the trade for the future because right now they don't look like a championship team. They could contend, but they're not really a championship team. Same with the Mavs. There's just too much teams in the West, too much teams in the East for them to really compete. Or
Yeah.
not in the East, the West. The West is just really deep.
What I'll say just to finish it off is, like I said, as a Laker fan, you knew it before Braun came. I wasn't a big Braun fan.
Mm-hmm.
I've said it on this podcast before. I'm not a big Luka guy.
Yep.
Just because I'm not a big fan of them, I'm not gonna say like they're not top players in the league. Luka's
Right,
already one of the
exactly.
faces of the league, and to have that waiting for when the face of the league now retires or just leaves within, he's got what, at most 3 years left.
Right.
To have Luka already waiting so that the smartest thing in the world is rebuild off Luka.
Absolutely.
LeBron said he's committed, he's not leaving, so ain't nothing to do.
I love it. I think, and
I
then
know
of
everybody.
course,
Can I just
go
say
ahead.
one thing?
Go ahead.
Stephen A. Smith with that whole, if I'm LeBron, I ask for a trade to the Warriors or to the Knicks. Can we get this
Smith,
Warrior talk
shut the
out? Yo,
fuck
it's
up.
over. Yes, is Steph scary? Obviously, but Steph can't do it alone.
Exactly. He can't do it alone. He need help. All his guys are injured, like or injury prone or
And
just
Jimmy's
not
not
the
going to be
same.
the like. Will
Not the
Jimmy be a
savior.
great? Jimmy be a great number two? Yes.
1000%.
It's still, that's not the Jimmy Butler that took the Heat to 2 NBA Finals.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Hold on. Let me take this out. I just realized on TikTok because I had my headphones in. I apologize to all of y'all on TikTok that was just looking at me looking stupid. Apologize. Y'all can't hear E. Y'all can only hear me. I apologize. All right, but yeah, everybody that was in the boat of Luka, everything they said about Luka and his conditioning and all that stuff is true. It's real. That's all the thing. But you got to realize he's now going to LA with LeBron James. Like E just said, LeBron is bought in on this. He didn't know about it, but he's bought in. And if there's anybody that can get Luka's mind right to being like, hey, you need to get in the gym, you need to lose some weight, you have a bright future in front of you, you need to take this serious, it's LeBron James.
Who's his idol?
Exactly. His idol.
He's
LeBron
probably his
James.
idol. So it's like, look, if you looked at him yesterday on that bench, he could do nothing but smile.
What?
He's
sitting next to him, Bronny. He like, yo, Bronny, I'm on the same fucking squad with Bronny and LeBron.
Ron talking to him after the N1 saying, this is what we gonna do. And he's just putting that smile like, I'm really about to kill with Braun.
About to kill with Bron. I dreamed of this. And now he's gonna do it.
That's crazy.
What? This is crazy. So Luka,
but
I have big faith in Luka.
Lakers have to add some front court depth. We need some centers and a power forward. I know they said that they're out there. They gotta make it happen.
Yep, they do. They gotta make it happen. They gotta build around that team. I think within the next few years, that team will be built the way it's supposed to be. I think within the next few years, after LeBron's gone, there's no other real big pieces besides Reeves. But I don't mind Reeves. I think he's playing up to where we thought he could.
I don't mind. I like Austin Reeves, but if he's a piece that could be moved to something for something better, he can go.
Absolutely. If you're gonna get a big piece for him, for sure, get rid of him quick, fast, in a hurry. But if not, I think he's a great piece. What up, sis? My sis in the building. What up, sis? Just got to get. Yeah, appreciate you, sis. Yeah, my big sis in the building. Shout out to my sis. And she's a Laker fan as well. So, sis, let me know what you thinking. E, my brother's in the building as well. What up? My whole family pulled up. What up? Let me know what y'all thinking about this Luka and AD trade. Sis, I need to hear from you because I know you's a Laker fan, so I need to hear from you. But yeah, Bron and Luka are going to be a problem. I think Bron is really going to have Luka in the gym, getting in, losing weight, have his mindset correct. Because now that he's in LA, it's not about just winning games. It's about winning championships. The pressure just went skyrocket.
You can't be the only star who goes to the Lakers and not win a championship.
No, can't do it. Can't do it. You cannot do it. All of them done it. Everybody that's been a free agent that came over or that got traded there.
Every big acquisition.
Every one of them. Bron, Shaq, Kareem, Will, they all won. So, Luka, that's the expectations for you from now on. And I get it. You came from a situation where that wasn't the expectations. And I got 2 points I got to make. 2 points. One, Luka, damn. I feel bad for you because you just missed out on $117 million because you can't get the Supermax now. You're uneligible for the Supermax. What you said, Chuck? If AD can stay healthy, Mavs can make the finals again. Honestly, I agree. I was just saying, They could be a real good team, with AD and Kyrie. And this is something that they wanted to do. AD just mentioned in his interview, so that's dope. But yeah, what was I saying? Damn.
Oh, Luca with the Supermax.
Oh yeah, Luca missing out on that Supermax. I feel bad for you. But on the other side of that,
you know how much money he'll make being in LA with endorsements.
He's gonna make that money back. He's gonna make that money back. That's not.
And he's European, so that's even more money.
But as much as we're giving a lot of shit to Nico, the GM for the Dallas Mavericks, and deservingly so, there has to be a bigger reason for why they did this.
You know what I think? Like, this is my thing. This is why I think. This is why I think Dallas looks stupid. You only negotiated with the Lakers. You didn't try to run that bag up.
Yep.
Do you know what other teams would have probably offered you? Look at a team like Houston, what they would have offered for Luka, and they got nothing but young talent.
Exactly. TikTok, I'm not sure if I'm allowed to do this on here, but I'm going to. I'm going to smoke. But if you guys cut me off, then I'll just come back on there. But I'm on my YouTube channel, and I know I'm allowed to smoke on here.
I'll let you be.
So I apologize if it cuts off. I'll come back. We good. I'll come back. But yeah, it's just crazy. Like Luka, the problem must be bigger than just his weight. And
yeah, there's something else there.
It's got to be big. That's Luka Doncic. He's 25 years old. Okay, yeah.
Took you to the finals last year.
Just last year, less than a year.
He's a top 5 player in the league.
Like, what are we talking about?
I think regardless of what in the league,
regardless of what it was, I think
listen,
we can bite that bullet.
With me, not like I said, I'm not the biggest Luka guy. You figure a way out to deal with Luka on your team.
Come on, man. Come on. Now I understand it,
and then let alone you only get 1 first-round pick. AD, who's just now in his 30s and who has bad injury history as it is, and Max Christie.
It's the love, sis.
And Max Christie.
Yep.
Like, you could have got a lot better for that. You don't think Boston would have said, "Hey, maybe we can give you Jaylen Brown"?
Gave him mad shit, man. They could have got a lot more.
Like, you know what I mean? Like all these teams that got super young talent.
I don't get it.
For you to be like, nah, just and then the worst part is the story that came out was they approached the Lakers. It's not like the Lakers said,
right,
hey, we'll give you AD. They say, yo, we got a deal for you. Like,
from what I heard that there was 2 first rounds on the table, but Rob Pelinka was like, no, I'm not going to give you that second one because you clearly don't want him.
You're negotiating against yourself. Why are you going to give up more?
Exactly. Like, it's not going to happen. Sis, I appreciate y'all. Y'all have my shit going crazy right now. My shit going up, up, up. I appreciate y'all. For real, for real.
I was gonna get on and just join you live, but my shit's updating.
Oh. Yeah, so my thing is just outside of the trade itself, I really want to know what was it outside of the conditioning and stuff like that? Because if it was just conditioning and you don't think that they're gonna win a championship because his bad conditioning and this, that, and the third,
bro, he
was the same player last year and he went to the finals. And he's 25, so he has time to grow. Shout out to my girl.
Conditioning.
Yep. Shout out to my girl, T. She's a big Dallas fan. And she's the only one so far that I've seen that was like, oh, I'm happy about Luka being gone. She's the only one so far. I see you now. I just saw you on the TV. she's the only one that was like, nah, I'm good with this. And I'm like, I feel you, but I don't feel you, because that's Luka Doncic. I feel you, but I don't feel you.
It's
That
not like
boy
he's
is young.
in his 30s, past his prime, or leaving his prime. He's in his prime. Like that's
Right.
and you don't get at least 4 first-round picks for is crazy.
It's wild. It doesn't make any sense.
They
It's
could have
crazy.
the the fact that you couldn't get like Reeves out of it with AD.
The fact that he said, I might get fired for this. You know you might get fired for this later on down the road if y'all don't end up winning a championship or something like that.
I know, bro.
And you still did it. See, that's the thing. I respect that it didn't get out because they are two friends.
Yeah.
Nico and Rob. So they have a really close relationship. I fuck with that. I think that's real dope. But Rob, if that's your friend, you robbed your friend, man. You robbed him.
Yo,
you robbed him.
It's a business.
You robbed his ass blind, bro. Like, unless Nico was just like, bro, I don't care. Just get him off of that. I do not want to pay him $400 million in the future. Like, I don't want to pay him that. Which is crazy to me.
That's the type of move that gets you put on certain lists.
Bruh. Oh, he gonna be on the list. My question for you before we move on. The report is that Mark Cuban didn't know about this. He was just as surprised as everybody.
Yeah, he doesn't have he
doesn't have full control of it. I understand. He sold. Yeah, I mean, he sold the majority of his thing.
He's not in the loop. He's a minority part.
Nuts. It's nuts. Even if you're still an owner. I don't know how that doesn't get passed through him. Like, I just don't if I'm Nico, you don't want to pass. You don't want, not even just Mark Cuban, all the owners of whoever the fuck they are. You don't want to text any of them and say, I'm about to move the franchise player. You don't want to do that. Just give them a heads up.
Listen, there has to be something there.
It gotta be, bro. And part of me, a small part of me thinks they knew about it. Small part.
Yeah.
Small part of me thinks they knew.
They had to be on there, on board.
They had to be, bro, because that's too big of a piece to just trade away without letting the fucking owners of the team know about that. Like, that to me is just mind-boggling. Mind-fucking-boggling, y'all. Mind-boggling. V, I want to know. Y'all tell me, how did y'all feel about that? Like, do y'all think that the Mark Cuban and the other owners of the Mavs knew about this? Do you think, what's the name from the Lakers knew about this?
Well, of course, she'd probably be ecstatic because look what she's getting.
Yeah.
But I think, honestly, it just goes to show you, though, in sports, these owners don't really care about winning.
No, not at all.
You know how it is.
I saw something earlier, was it today or yesterday, that said that this was a deeper thing. This is like you said.
I seen a couple
conspiracy
theories.
Yep.
I heard a couple, and I'm like, whatever.
I heard a few that were talking about this is a move so they can go to Vegas.
Yeah, they said that's why Mark Cuban sold his spot, because he's working with the people to get them in Vegas.
That's what
they're trying to get a resort out in Dallas.
Yeah, I heard all of that, and I'm like,
I wouldn't be shocked.
I wouldn't either. At first, I'm like, come on, man. The Mavericks are fucking big ass franchise, like, and the only basketball. No, you got San Antonio and Houston, but still. That
Dallas is probably the biggest city in Texas.
Exactly, it is.
Like, come on,
it's
like no shade to Houston, but
it's still wild. But good luck to each and everybody that's involved. Obviously the Lakers. Hopefully that pans out for them. They put some pieces around Luka and do something for him.
hopefully, I'm crossing my fingers. It's while Brown's still there. I would love to see Brown get one more, just one more. But yeah, they got to build
Let me
around that.
wait, you say that. You rather see Braun win it this year or the Knicks?
Sorry, Brown. Sorry, Brown.
Exactly.
Sorry.
You gotta choose your fandom right now.
Yeah, this one I gotta go with my Knicks. They haven't won one since the '73 or some shit like that.
Since you've
Yeah,
been born.
yeah. Sorry, Brown.
Braun,
Love to see the Lakers.
Braun won 4. You'll
Yeah,
be all right.
exactly. You'll be all right. You'll be all right. And this is great for the NBA, the Knicks won the chip. So, yeah. Oh man, I can't believe that. One more thing. What did you think about the Kings Spurs trade? Zach LaVine to Spurs.
I don't fully get that.
Not Zach LaVine.
Zach LaVine to the Kings, Fox to the Spurs.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's one of the trades that don't make sense. You're trading away. All right. I don't get the teams that like damn near you're rebuilding and trying to contend at the same time.
I hope so, Chucks. I hope so. I hope the Knicks win the chip.
Like trading Fox away but taking on Zach LaVine is like a head scratcher to me.
Yeah. I agree.
I mean, like, and then for San Antonio, I mean, that's a future move too.
Oh, absolutely.
But to have Fox play along, Chris Paul's gonna be a little weird to me too.
That
Fox and Wemby is gonna be crazy.
That's what was weird for me because you got CP3 there already. So is Fox gonna be playing off the ball? Which is not something that we normally see from him.
And then in Sacramento, it's like, who's the point guard now?
Right.
Zach LaVine drives to the basket a lot. We know DeRozan's king of the mid range.
Yeah, exactly.
They got shooters out there, and
for sure.
And Keegan Murray.
Yep.
And they got some bonus. Like I don't know. Like unless they make a move for a point guard, then I get it. But if they don't pick up a point guard here,
is today the final or it's tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
Right? Tomorrow's the final day. Within the next few hours.
Yo, also tomorrow's my birthday, so the Lakers.
Yes, sir. His birthday's tomorrow, y'all. You dig? So we're gonna be celebrating. Y'all gonna see it. Y'all gonna see it on the social. But yeah, so Lakers, do something else for him. Give him another birthday gift. Y'all gave him one. Give him another one. You feel me? All right. Now let's get into what y'all really came to talk about. And unfortunately, y'all see somebody's missing here. The guy that's supposed to be representing his team in the Super Bowl, the Philadelphia Eagles, our guy, Nico, is not here. But we're giving him leeway because he's out there coaching his daughter in basketball right now. So shout out to Madison and Nico. Good luck to you guys out there. Keep doing your thing. Proud of y'all. Super Bowl, 4 days away. I got some questions before we get into our picks, even though we kind of gave our picks last week, but we're a week further along, so we've had a little bit more information and stuff like that, so some things might have changed. My first question for you, I can't look at it because it's on my phone. My first question is, who is going to have the best game for the Eagles? I don't even want to say that because that's obvious.
Like, it's obvious also to say Saquon.
Right.
But so, I feel like all right. I think Saquon's gonna have a game.
Yep.
But I think the Chiefs are gonna put so much focus on Saquon that Jalen Hurts is gonna have a big game.
Yep. Keep going. I gotta share this on Twitter.
Nah, I just feel like it's obviously for the Eagles to win, Jalen Hurts got to play damn near perfect football, no turnovers.
Yep.
You know, making the right reads and stuff like that. He needs to get his big targets involved. But I just feel like we know the Eagles are so run heavy, especially this season because of Saquon. The Chiefs are gonna.
Yep.
I'm not saying the Chiefs are gonna stop him because I don't think you can stop Saquon.
Nah.
But I
Hell.
just think the Eagles are gonna lean on Jalen Hurts a lot more. I mean, and he had a good game the last time they played them in the
Yeah,
Super Bowl.
absolutely.
Outside of what he had like that one fumble or interception
Yeah,
that was bad.
that's pretty much what cost them the game too.
Yeah, so I feel like
Yeah, no,
yeah.
I agree. I think it's damn near impossible to stop Saquon and that team. You can only slow them down. But I think, like you said, I agree. I think the Chiefs are going to do their damn best to try to slow him down and force Jalen Hurts to try to have the game of his life. And they're going to need it because without that, I agree. I don't think they can win. I don't think they can win without him having the game of his life, being perfect, not turning over the ball, especially if they slow down Saquon. If they slow down Saquon and it's all on Hurts, not that he can't do it because he has shown us that he can do it, but I think it'll be harder for him because this year hasn't really been that kind of year for him as far as passing the ball. But he's got weapons. It's not like he doesn't have weapons. He's got Hurts, he's got Smith, he's got Goddard, and he got Saquon. He can use Saquon in the backfield whenever he wants. So that's not going to be an issue for him. Yeah, outside of Saquon, I'm gonna go with the Eagles defense.
Okay.
They are going to have the game of their lives because you're going up against Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid. Fuck the other players that are on the team. No disrespect to them. We know they're great. But that's really who you're going up against. The rest are just the pieces that get plugged in. So they're going to have to need to be great. Jalen Carter, all those guys, secondary, all of them. They're going to have to be great. What are your thoughts as far as Chiefs? Who's going to be the best player on the Chiefs?
Honestly, the way it's been, the players has to be Mahomes.
Okay, give me another one
And
outside of Mahomes.
more, but not even just him. It's gonna be him running the ball.
Now that's a good one because that's something that he's been doing a lot these playoffs.
That's what I think it is. Because outside, all right, did Worthy have a good game against Buffalo? Yeah, but most of it was like that first half. He had some, big plays. But outside
Yeah,
of that,
yeah,
yeah. And Kelsey had a good game against Houston, but didn't show up against Buffalo.
yep.
And Philly's gonna put attention on him. And I'll be honest, Philly's got a way better defense than Buffalo, especially in the
Yeah,
secondary. So
for
I
sure.
think there's gonna be a lot more, a lot better matchups for Philly. So I think a
Yep.
lot of it's gonna have to be Mahomes just getting because Philly's gonna get pressure on him
Oh, for
and,
sure.
and being able to move.
Yeah, I know. I think that's a great point. Mahomes and his feet is going to be a huge X factor if they can hold him like with pretty much keep him in the pocket and not let him get outside because that's where he's the most dangerous. That'll be good for them. I'm gonna have to go with the Chiefs defense. And mainly stopping the run.
Their front seven.
That front seven. If y'all can hold up and slow Barkley down, slow him down because you can't stop him. But if you can slow him down, you're going to give yourselves a good shot to win this game. Good shot. Not that you don't have a shot, but we know this team is a different team than when y'all last saw them in the Super Bowl. Same with the Chiefs, different team than they saw them. But the Eagles got the number one defense now, and they got a running back that is a historic running back and having a historic year. Chiefs, more receivers now. They got better receivers. They don't got Tyreek now. I don't think was Tyreek on that squad when they played.
No,
No, he
no.
wasn't. Okay, so still don't have Tyreek.
I just think you're going against a Chiefs team that I think the thing with this Chiefs team compared to that last one is Pacheco's not the same.
Yeah, but you
Kelsey's
got
lost. Yeah, but Kelsey's lost a step or two.
Mm-hmm.
So the offense isn't like, yeah, and I know they have, Worthy, Hollywood Brown, all these guys. I think, and the big thing too is Philly's secondary is way better than that last Super Bowl.
For sure.
And they're young.
Yep.
And Jalen Carter is a big
Beast.
X factor on that defense because, whoo.
Yeah. Shit. I kind of want to pick the offensive line for the Chiefs. Now,
there's one guy. So when we talk about the Chiefs, especially that defense, we always say Chris Jones. We're looking at who's up next.
Yeah,
and Jalen Carter,
he's clogging the middle up like no other. Like he's really the next dude. And I'm sure Chris Jones has spoken to him and let him know, like, yo, dude, you that guy. You the next me. Like he's the sack numbers don't show, but when the other guys are getting sacks, it's because
you can't block him one-on-one.
Exactly. You got to
on
put
the inside.
The same way Chris Jones. Chris Jones doesn't have a lot of sacks this year, but he's part of the reason why they do.
Oh yeah, you don't usually the interior linemen don't.
It's like a corner, like a shutdown corner, like Surtain. He ain't gonna get a lot of picks because they ain't gonna throw it his fucking way.
Yep.
The same thing. They got to double these D tackles. So their sack numbers aren't going to be there, but their impact is there. It's for damn sure there, especially when you see other guys getting sacks instead. So yeah, that's my first question. My second question. Go ahead.
Jimmy signed the extension with Golden State
already. That's really what it was. That's really what he was asking for. I think that
$121 million for him is crazy. Anyway, football.
Isn't he 30 something? What?
Yeah.
He's 34 or some shit like that. Yo, Golden State, what are y'all doing? NBA, yo, what are y'all doing? What up, TJ? My guy, TJ in the building.
All that just to get in the play-in.
To get in the play-in. What up, Queen? My girl, Queen in the building. What up, Queen? Yeah, that is wild. I don't know what Golden State is doing, but back to football. Who do you think this will impact more on the Eagles? Who will have the most impact if they win? KD going to the Warriors was bigger than Luka going to the Lakers.
All right, before I do that, I just want to respond.
Answer, yeah.
The reason why Lucas is such a big deal is because it happened during the season.
Yes, it's a trade.
In the season, KD was a sign and trade in the off season.
Exactly. No, KD. Yes, no, KD was a free agent, wasn't he?
It was a sign and trade though.
Okay. But yeah, that's the difference. This one I think is bigger. I get what you're saying as far as KD going to Warriors. It was a cheat code. But this was bigger because it, like E said, it's in season, and you don't see these trades happen in season.
You don't see a 25-year-old superstar get traded when he's the face of the franchise, and it's not like he requested a trade.
Exactly, like he said he wanted to retire there. All that, like
what?
Crazy.
What was the football question again?
Who do you think it will impact more legacy-wise if they win the Super Bowl for the Eagles?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts. Listen, I'll say this. What is the big thing Eli Manning fans hang their hat on? Who he beat in the Super Bowl?
Mm-hmm.
Jalen Hurts will be able to say he's in the same room as Tom Brady with beating Patrick Mahomes in the Super Bowl.
Yep.
And that's me giving Patrick Mahomes credit when I hate the guy.
Yep. It's a fact. That's a fact. That's a good one. Jalen Hurts.
Oh, now Barkley can also get his first ring. I want. That's one of the reasons why I want Philly to win. Being in New York, we deal with so many delusional Giant fans who still hate Saquon because he left.
Yeah.
So I hope Philly wins just so Saquon could get a ring. And if he does, he should go take a drive and do laps around the MetLife Stadium parking lot.
Oh, he definitely should. Now, y'all all know I ain't going for Philly. I'm not going for him. But If they do win, Saquon, you better. I want to see you out here in New York. I
He
want to
should thank
see you.
the GM of the Giants.
I want to see you at MetLife. I want to see you in New York City just flaunting your fucking ring, bro. That's what I want to see. And I hope y'all lose, though. Let me be clear. I hope the Eagles lose. Let me be clear. But if they do win, Saquon he'll be the only one that I'll be happy for. Like, genuinely, I'll be happy for all of the Eagle players, but not the Eagle fans. Fuck the Eagle fans. Fuck all of y'all. Even Nico. Nah, let me stop. But Saquon, I will definitely be happy for him because a year moved after they picked this motherfucker. Like, Daniel Jones didn't even finish the year with the Giants. He didn't even finish the year. And Saquon about to get possibly get a ring. Oh my God. That shit is crazy, bro. That shit is crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with. You know what? I'm gonna go with Nick Sirianni. I'm gonna go with Nick Sirianni because he's been getting a lot of shit as he deserves. But he has proven that he is, despite what you might think of him, he's a pretty good coach. Been in the Super Bowl twice.
How mad will you be that Philly wins and Kellen Moore wins a Super Bowl ring as the Eagles offensive coordinator?
You had to say his fucking name. Oh,
I seen the Dallas shit behind you, and it just made me think.
Oh, fucking Kellen Moore. Fucking Kellen Moore. Oh my God, I'm not gonna be happy. Let's just. I'm not gonna be happy if Philly wins. Like y'all are gonna see me very tensed up.
If the podcast doesn't show up for like 2 weeks, you know why.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm gonna be very short with Nico because Nico's gonna be prancing around, talking his shit, and I'm just gonna be like, fuck you, Nico. Like me and him just gonna start arguing in the middle of the podcast, just cause. I'm gonna give him his credit. You know what? Let's stop talking about because I feel like we're putting it into existence, and I don't want that.
I'm trying to.
Let's not let that happen. Chiefs 3P. Let's go.
That's nasty.
Let's go. Who did we speak on the Chiefs as far as who would have the most?
Do we have to?
Yeah.
There's no need to. There's only one person it's gonna affect because his name is already being mentioned with Brady. So
give me another one outside of him. Who would be next?
Andy Reid.
True.
You think I'm gonna say Kelsey? It's not him.
No, for sure. It's definitely Andy Reid. And then Kelsey.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we go Mahomes.
We don't look at outside of quarterback. We don't look at like Super Bowl rings for position players like that.
Well, but for him, it's different because he's putting himself in those categories as far as.
I'm gonna tell you the truth though. His last couple years,
tight ends.
His last couple years, that argument for number one to me isn't as strong. Just because he's lost a step or two. Because even when Gronk was at the end, when he won that last Super Bowl with Tampa, he was a big factor.
Yeah, but you got to remember, this motherfucker had retired already. He hadn't had some rest. He hadn't had, he wasn't as beat up as I mean, he was beat up. We are no.
That's why he retired in the first place.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. But he was coming off with fresh legs and shit like that. So I give Kelsey a little bit of leeway in that aspect. But
Kelsey
no, for
like
me, it's still Gronk. It's still Gronk as the GOAT. But I think it helps him jump up maybe to 2. And some people will put him at 1. I think I would say he's the most athletic tight end that we've probably had. I would say that definitely the best one in franchise history. I know a lot of people want to say Tony Gonzalez, and I get it. He had all the records, but Kelsey just broke all those records, and he has rings on top of that. Of course, Gonzalez didn't have the same
Yeah, that
system.
quarterback played
Of
different.
course, absolutely, that plays a role, but rings matter. All those things matter. So I would have to definitely put him in front, but not taking anything away from Gonzalez. All right, let's get it. Before we actually no, I'll do that at the end. It's time for picks. It's time for score, and it's time for MVP. So I need the winner, I need the score of the game, and I need who is going to be the MVP of this motherfucking game.
All right. You know damn well I ain't picking the Chiefs. It don't matter who they playing. You know I wasn't gonna pick
I
them.
respect it because you know I'm doing the same thing. Y'all already know who we
Exactly. So
picking, y'all.
you
Y'all already know who
you'd
we
be the
picking.
last person I would take any shit from with my picks.
Yeah.
Because you pick against Philly all year from your heart. And I'm doing
Every
the same right
game.
now.
I respect it. I respect it. Because
But
I do it.
I'm not picking them because I just don't want the Chiefs to win. I do think they got an actual shot to beat them.
Right. Yeah, you're unbiased. You're unbiased when it comes to that.
But yeah, you know I'm going Philly. Score. I'm gonna go with 31-27.
Oh, I like that. I think that was my score. I think I got to look at my thing. I think I wrote
MVP, I'm going with Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts. Oh, okay. I like that. Not Barkley, like most would say. Okay, I like that. I like it. Last one, X Factor. Who's going to be an X Factor outside of Saquon and Hurts?
Dallas Goedert.
Ooh,
He's been having a great playoffs, and he hasn't been talked about.
He hasn't.
Like when the Eagles go to throw the ball, we know AJ Brown, and
Right.
if not Dallas Goedert, I would have picked Devontae Smith. But I feel like the playoff run that Dallas Goedert's having right now is crazy. He's been a key factor on that offense.
He definitely has. He's been huge for them. Y'all know I'm going Chiefs, and I almost certain I had that same score, 31-27. I'll go with a different score. I'll go 27-23. Weird score. 27-23 Chiefs. MVP. I don't want to say Mahomes. I want to give it to somebody else. But it's weird because it's like, who else would get it outside of Mahomes in this fucking game?
I think this year, especially for them to win, he
has to be amazing. Yeah. All right, so Mahomes, but I'll give another one just in case.
Give you X Factor.
X Factor, yeah. X Factor is going to be the running game. Pacheco and Hunt. X Factor for the Chiefs. If they can run the ball throughout the game, not just in the beginning, throughout the game, they'll give themselves a good shot. Because one thing you know when it comes to this big game, the things that are most important in this game: defense, time of possession, turnover battle. You win the turnover battle, most likely you're going to win. You win time of possession, most likely you're going to win. You play defense, most likely you're going to win. So those are the ingredients. Quarterbacks obviously got to play good, but we've seen Super Bowls won without good quarterback play. We've seen it multiple times. So, yeah. Other than that, that is our picks. Oh, the last thing that I wanted to say, Super Bowl Sunday. I haven't given out a time yet. I will give out a time officially on Friday. Friday, I will give official time what time we will be live streaming, but we will be live streaming the Super Bowl from the spot, from the lounge we at. We're going to be live content. We're going to be talking to fans. We're gonna be getting questions. We're gonna be doing it all. I'm gonna be there early to get set up and talk to some fans and get some content out there for y'all. And then most likely it's gonna be around 5 o'clock. We're gonna start going live. Most likely 5 o'clock. But we'll let you know. I'm gonna link up with E.
I'll be on my way there.
Yeah. I'm gonna be linking up with these two. Be ready for something special, y'all, because Nico is going to be on one. He's going to be on one, y'all. Letting y'all know now. It's going to be great. So while y'all watching the game, y'all got another TV, phone, iPad, whatever. Have Jones and podcast.
I think we should just
real quick
face the camera, a Nico cam for all game.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. I think that's a great idea. We're gonna need a Nico cam, or I'm gonna have my phone on him nonstop because this is gonna be the main setup.
Don't mic him up though, because he might yell in people's ear, and we don't need that. You know?
Yeah, that's true.
So, he don't stop talking as it is.
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. Queen gonna be watching. Appreciate you, Queen. Queen, before you go, never mind. I already know who you hate the Chiefs, so I don't even know why.
Eagles fly, you know that.
For sure. All right, but other than that, it's your boy Jones, my guy E, the Jones and Podcast. I'll see you motherfuckers on Sunday. Peace. Oh, wait, let's see if it works for me. You guys saw it. You saw it on the other one. You see this bullshit? You see?
I don't get
this
it.
guy does this to me. This is crazy, y'all.
You're not getting it.
Huh?
You want it to happen, so you're not gonna get it.
This is crazy, y'all. This is bullshit. It worked. It worked on the other pod, and now it don't want to work for me. This is fucked up. I tried, y'all. I tried. Peace.